and welcome to Midgardy RPG. My name is Hikaru, and this is Madness, our Dungeon of the Mad Mage playthrough. Um, yeah, sure. These are our players.
Hi, I'm Gunbreak1. I'm these players' number one. I play Torch, an investigator, and I hit things really hard with a cane. Zio?
Hi, I'm Zio, and I play Remy Susanna. She is an arcane domain cleric and an Azamar, who everyone assumes is just. Torch's mind was broken last session. He realized Remy wasn't just sweet tiny child. Pi.
Hi, I'm Pi, and I disagree with Garm. I am these players' number one. I can't even say that with a straight face. I'm playing Omitra, and Omitra most definitely thinks they are player number one. Sorcelock. If you can't use magic to completely overcomplicate the problem, then what's even the point? Show.
Hi, I'm Sho, and I was going to say that I'm these players' number one, but that got old. I'm playing Tethrin Asar, the College of Masks bard, wizard, archaeologist, winged tiefling, pain in the butt. If you can't sing it to death, then stab it to death. If you can't stab it to death, blow it up.
Yeah,
You try
marching band
blowing it up
totally is
first.
a fighting class.
I mean,
I think spam fireball. You blow up things and ask questions to the pieces left behind.
I don't ask questions. I just stab the pieces left behind if they're left behind.
I completely forgot about our fix to the splash page. It's incredibly good. Carter's put me on the splash page instead of Zio, because I'm normally the one streaming.
Oh fuck! That's why the stream still shows the other one.
Yes, for those of you playing along at home, I'm somewhere in the world, which is not where I normally am, so Zio is the one broadcasting, which is also why it's one of those rare occasions where you can actually read what's on my shirt, because normally it's flipped the other way around.
Yeah, so whatever. I
Where
guess
in
we
the
don't
world
see the
is
splash
Garm?
page this time.
Look at the map. Figure it out.
Oh, there it is.
What? There's a map behind Garm. Figure out where he lives.
He's pointing at the map. He lives on the map.
Oh my god, a map.
I live in the proud nation of Rand McNally.
Okay. Well, before we begin, I would like to give a shout out to our sponsors. Roll20.net is a great virtual tabletop solution. It is free and it lets you play tabletop games, including card games. And I don't know, if you want to try playing domino on there, go the fuck ahead. So if you're quarantined or just stuck at home, then go make an account and you can play with your friends or your family or whoever you're missing most. And they even have video and audio, which I've heard has gotten a bit better over time. If not, well, there's always Discord. If you're new to Roll20, they have actually posted a link, and I am posting it now in the chat, a link to a crash course of how to use Roll20 so that you can get to gaming as soon as possible. They also have a bunch of free things right now, including one adventure from the new book, Explorer's Guide to Wildmount, completely free of charge. So you do not have to have an account to play it. So if you want to try out one of the adventures written by, I'm guessing, supposedly, I don't know, Matt Mercer, go for it. It's free. So thanks, Roll20, for the sponsorship.
We actually run that adventure.
Yeah.
Just read the book correctly.
Just make sure you read the description of the treasure.
Fully.
Listen, did you know, people, that say if you get bit by a rattlesnake, you need anti-venom? Anti-venom, i.e. antidote, is made from the venom. So really, if you have enough venom, you can figure out how to make the antidote.
Well, actually, it's an anti-venom for rattlesnakes, I believe.
Anyways, moving on before we get into an argument, because I see that look on you, Pi.
I know where you live, and I know where you currently are.
In the world.
You're lucky I'm quarantined for the next 14 days.
Also, Carter, that's how you say it.
Apparently, anti-venom is a synonym.
Good job, Garm. And we don't get money from YouTube anyway, so we can say the word, not care.
No, that's not the word we care about.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the other one.
Anyways, last we left off, you all had been shoved into sea deeps and told to go kill some mind flayers, or else they would kill you. And you guys decided that mind flayers were less scary than Gitzerai. So that's how you ended up in sea deeps. Managed to find the main door to the mind flayer stronghold, infiltrated it, have killed 6 mind flayers so far, and 5 civilians. So
They were not civilians. They were going to attack us.
They were.
No, they were
they were
civilians. You
absolutely
fireballed them all.
civilians.
Remember what I
Catherine
said just a few minutes ago about this group overusing fireball?
Catherine
They
started
overused
it.
fireball.
I did not. You were the
It
one
says-
who cast
No, no, it
Fireball
says
first.
Fireball number 1, Tethrin, 24 damage. Fireball number 2, Omitra, 43 damage.
What?
Yeah.
Which makes it you started it.
Yeah.
No, It wasn't in this room though. I started it with the other one.
Hey, which one of you boiled somebody to death in a...
That would be Pie. Omitra.
Wait, what?
Omitra. Yeah, Omitra did it.
Boiled somebody to death in a what?
The tanks.
The tanks.
That was you.
Okay, that was before we knew anyone was in there.
Ah, I said don't fireball into this tiny ass room, and what do you guys do?
Yeah, but you
2
didn't tell me why.
fireballs.
Hey, none of this is my fault.
I
Okay,
didn't
what did
fireball
those 2
this
do?
room. I
What
didn't
do
fireball
those
this
2
room.
do?
I done go foosh.
I sometimes go foosh. Sometimes I go stab.
Sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes I go stab foosh.
No, Foosh
Green
stab.
flame.
You always fireball
No,
first.
no. Sometimes I go
Yeah.
stab foosh, aka green flame blade.
Dalton McGardia, home of war
Stafoosh.
crimes.
That, exactly that.
Remy is not happy with you guys. You killed civilians.
Okay, so if I recall last session, aside from the wanton murder that we committed, we did free several people.
Yes.
One of which then died.
What?
Did he? No, no. The guy who died was the one that we boiled to death.
Yeah,
One
he was
guy
noble.
went down. Remy was able to heal him with Math's healing word because I healed everyone.
Mhm.
Yes, Mealing.
And
Yeah,
then we
He
sent
did
so-
go down.
You
Yeah, he
you
did
had
go
a
down.
group of 6 people in total who you told to get the fuck out of here, and you've killed 5 via fireball. And I think the last thing we did was that because we've already figured it out, and I was starting to get tired about the whole Qualith locks. We had decided that for the most part, it might take you a bit, but you've managed to figure out how to get past the locks as long as Grelmevic's comprehend languages is still up.
That's gonna be a problem.
Oh, don't worry. I can cast it next.
No, I mean Realmavic isn't here.
Oh, not relevant.
I
Sorry.
meant Torch.
Okay.
For the record, I also have comprehend languages and can cast it as a ritual.
Yeah, so you guys are good, and we're gonna just assume that you take like 10 minutes per door to open them. You're not being exactly stealthy about opening door locks here because it takes you a bit.
I mean, you moosh the tentacles, and then you move the tentacles until they click.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I forgot about the Mage
Also-
doors.
The name Sea Deeps just makes me think that you put sea monkeys in there and that's what you call the aquarium.
I've been trying to resist the urge to refer to it as sea deeps and other archaic recording media. But, yeah.
DV Deeps.
So the reason this name is named for this name.
Is for this name is this name.
His
is
name,
this
yes. The poison to kill Kuzco. Kuzco's
Boop, boop.
name.
Hi, welcome back, Zio.
Hi. Sorry, sudden phone call.
As
all good.
you all stand by the door after clearing this area and figuring out the lock, it's almost hard to hear each other, and it takes a bit longer to get this lock open, if only because you guys have to shout to be heard, and you have to, explain verbally how to move the tentacles to open the lock. It sounds like there's a. Have you guys ever been to like Niagara Falls?
No, but I've seen waterfalls before.
Oh.
I
It's
think I
like-
live the closest to there, and not. No, I have not.
I'm familiar with the concept.
All right. Well, it
Does the
sounds
water
like
go up?
rushing water
Oh no.
so loud that it is a pretty constant roar
On
coming
the other side
from
of this door.
the other side of this door.
We're fucked.
Probably where the LCL for these tanks came from.
Charm.
What?
What?
What did I do?
I have no
Anime
idea.
reference. Anime references.
Oh. Yeah.
Sadly, I got that one.
One of the most...
Anyways,
Anyways. So I'd like to open the door as my camera gets progressively worse. I can't do anything. There's no curtains. Enjoy this.
Oh no.
I see.
You mean
You
that's
open the
not
door.
just your ghost hand?
That's what Mage Hand looks like, yes.
Oh no.
You open the door, and what you see inside is a cistern, I think is what it's
Are we
called.
on this map, by the way? I'm still looking
Or
at black.
shipping.
Oh, sorry.
It took
Right,
me a
that's
while to find it. It's big.
Oh,
I didn't
it's-
even know if we were on a map or if it was just this black
Also,
void.
yes, sister.
Yeah, I'm just not sure
And
if
a
this is
brother.
the cistern or the.
anyway, Shing plays Karu.
I did.
We'll do it
Mm-mm.
again, better.
Are you on the right layer?
Definitely not.
Wow, I absolutely heard that facepalm.
Hey, look,
There
that's
we
a lot
go.
of X's.
That's
Hey,
because you
look, a
killed
sister.
one.
Hey, look, a brother.
You see water rushing from below this thing into this circular area of water, and it rushes northward along a trench.
Huh.
Back to my depths.
It's more like a canal.
It's a water collector.
I knew I should have used the bathroom before we came to this stupid dungeon.
I mean, there's plenty
Nobody
of
will
tanks.
stop you from peeing in the cistern.
You guys can't hear each other unless you're shouting because of how the roar of this river is loud in this area.
Nobody will stop you from peeing in the cistern.
Meanwhile,
Actually,
Remy.
wait, no.
Oh god.
You're disgusting.
Meanwhile,
should
Remy
probably
is just writing things out with prestidigitation to say what she wants to say because she's not gonna yell.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna use prestidigitation then to like either misspell whatever Remy's trying to spell
Oh, that's mean.
or draw crude things in the middle of them.
I will be honest, Remy is probably misspelling stuff herself.
Yes, I'm only making it worse.
Yeah. You guys realize Remy's not that good at spelling.
Well, if we weren't sure before, we definitely are now.
Remy, no, Remy, that's not even a letter. What the fuck?
I'm very tempted to use prestidigitation to underline the words that Remy's misspelled and to correct them under it.
Anyway.
You're the red squiggle line.
You guys see Remy use prestidigitation and be like, did anyone else see that just now?
What?
See what?
I wasn't doing it, I swear.
See
I'm-
what?
I'm gonna.
Again, you're basically getting badly spelled closed captions right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna use message and be like, "What
Wait.
did you see?"
You mean that you're doing the automatic closed captioning?
Yes, actually.
Oh, Google closed.
An image of a big worm eating flumps? Please tell me someone else just saw that too.
What vowel? What vowel?
Oh,
Okay. I guess I wouldn't have to shout that because presumably you would have
Closed
written.
captions. Like Remy
Yeah.
just kind of tilts her head and then makes the O bigger.
I had to check. You're not very good at spelling.
That's fair.
But no, I didn't see anything.
It was just an image.
Don't worry, it won't hear us coming.
I'm very tempted to push somebody into this cistern.
You see Remy making an image of a worm, but its head is like a weird four-pronged flower that opens up in the middle,
Oh,
is like
no.
circular with razor teeth and like tendrils coming out.
I'm gonna
What do
just
I know about this?
could I just use prestidigitation to change the color of the picture to purple and then add a question mark?
And like she adds a bit like detail of blue too, but mostly purple.
Yeah, Catherine at this point is.
I would like to say, could use some work on shading. Concept looks good. B minus.
I'm just going to write in prestidigitation, nope, and then start backing away.
Remy
should
just
probably-
points south.
That works. We should head south. Wait, is it possible for us to head south?
You do see an exit going south-ish that way.
Oh, I see an exit going southish over here.
Is the water like level or much lower than the pathways?
It's 1 foot below the pathway.
All right, so I can float my ass this way.
Just because you can.
If
I
I can't
found the
overcomplicate
door.
the problem, then there isn't a problem.
Dungeon Master, I would like to open this door.
It's gonna take a lot of you because it's a Qualith lock.
Yeah.
Dungeon Master, I would like to make
Don't
open
remember
this
that's
door.
the Gisserai that's with us.
Yeah, I know. I almost attacked him.
Yeesh. You already forgot about me?
No.
What?
When there's a lot of water, you tend to not hear things as well.
We
And
need to use the hat on the door.
All right, 4 of you get together and
Make out with the door.
Does Remy see anything else?
Wait.
Okay.
Is French kissing just basically if you have tentacles and you make a French braid?
Mm,
Oh,
Oh,
They're
we'll
both
go in
French.
here.
Unhelpful.
Now,
so what the fuck is this room, Karu? Sorry. So what the fuck is this room?
This room looks pretty much identical to the one that you just left behind. It's got 20 of the Cypods that you saw in the other one, except these are some of them, like half of them are fully assembled and have the lights on top. The others are like half finished. At a glance, it almost seems like someone was here working on these things and then left in a hurry.
Hey, Karu.
Yes.
Since there looks like there's scrap pieces of things on the ground, before the door closes, I'm gonna grab one and like put it in the door so it can't close completely.
Okay.
Cause weird purple thing that I saw, I want us to be able to run out of this door fast.
Okay.
I'm gonna
That's
keep
fair.
moving further into the room, seeing if there's anything I can see, like a direction somebody may have gone, like perhaps to the south.
There is a
Also-
large double door to the south.
Also, oh no, this is also semicircular and further supports my previous hypothesis of, oh god, I bet there's an entire ring of them.
Ezra stops you guys as like the roar of the water kind of dies down as the door mostly closes. He looks at you all and goes, "Are you guys nuts?
Yeah,
Why
verifiably.
why are you heading towards the Nilfellid?"
The what?
The what?
What?
No. Okay, I'm gonna go back towards the other door.
The thing that your friend here, Remy, right? Just said lies to the south.
But it's eating
could probably kill it.
flumps.
Also, how do you know it's to the south?
I don't know, I just saw it in my head.
Of all the things you have seen in the past 30 minutes, that's what draws your attention.
Well,
that's
yes, it's concerning. How, like, who
well,
sent the image? Why did they send it? Do they want us to go fight this thing and then maybe die, get eaten by it?
it's a 50-50
Might
shot
have.
between call for help from some kind of psychic creature, which we know the
Flump.
flumps are, which is horrifying, and trap. What were you gonna say, Joe?
No, I was just saying when you said call from psychic creature, yeah, definitely flump.
I mean, that is a possibility. Flumps seem to like me because I'm nice to them. But I mean,
They're
You
just
also
getting
pay-
eaten. They're better than us.
We'll be fine.
Karu,
Yeah, so we're gonna go.
Yeah.
does this feel the same as when I normally get like communication from?
Similar but different at the same time.
Okay.
So we're gonna go stab the giant monster, and we're going to save whatever it's attacking, and we're gonna see if we can eat it or sell parts of it for money, because that's what we do.
I mean,
Adventurers are just a completely different breed. I don't. Your funeral. I'm not staying behind just because if I stay here, I'm probably gonna get surrounded by mind flayers. But you know, even the mind flayers have seemed to disappear, just magically disappear. This whole place was full of mind flayers a minute ago. And now you're walking into a room and apparently all the mind flayers are gone. Did you know these guys have a hive mind?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll also point out if we don't go and attack the worm first, it's just gonna show up behind us at one point when we're fighting mind flayers and then eat us all anyways.
I don't think it can pass through doors.
You would be amazed.
A
quite
mind flayer
frankly.
can kind of open these doors. Did you forget? There were mind flayers here until just recently, so that means they can open these doors. They can let the worm go wherever it wanted.
Yeah, if you want to stay here and drink the liquid from the pods or something, go for it. But we're
Ew.
gonna go stab the thing.
Also, can you tell us anything about this thing before we go in? Because all I saw was a big, scary-looking worm with a.
I've only heard tales of it. Apparently, that's what happens when an elder brain doesn't work out.
Huh?
I have no idea what an elder brain is. Is that like a queen bee?
Karu, can I roll something to see if I know what an elder brain is? I mean, I know what an elder brain is, but
Arcana.
Can I do that too? Because Remy
Sure.
is obsessed with
But
magic shit.
Carter,
19.
they're not magic. They're psionic.
20.
It's the kind of knowledge a magic user might have. You could give me a history check if you want, if you preferred, but it will be a higher DC because unless you study the Underdark, there's no reason for you to. Well, not Underdark, but necessarily, but.
I just realized I had Realm Magic sheet open instead of Torch. Hold on.
Good job.
Garm.
Thanks.
Apparently, Omitra reads more books about history than about magic.
I mean, Omitra
Well,
seems
I
to
already
research.
have magic. Why would I need to read books about it?
Carter, because of my Myth and Legends feature, do I get advantage on this?
You do.
Whoa, 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 wait, 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 wait. Wait.
Not like you needed it.
24.
All right, so most of you, I'd say all of you, are familiar with the term elder brain. It's basically mommy of the mind flayers. It's the big,
It's the head honcho.
it's the head honcho, yeah. And generally speaking, when they say elder brain, they actually mean a literal brain in a vat that gives out the orders and keeps a mind flayer colony alive.
Garm,
So-
fuck you.
Yeah, what up?
Oh.
So yes, the illithid equivalent of a queen bee.
Correct.
Wait, is it like a separate species, or did they like carve the brain out of an illithid, like taking the seeds?
Well, Garm, since you rolled a 24,
Lord.
I'm going to abuse the fact that you've actually seen the intro to Baldur's Gate 3. Remember that vat full of tadpoles they show?
Nope.
Okay,
But I
well,
can imagine a vat full of tadpoles.
imagine a vat full of tadpoles.
Okay.
The way a mind flayer colony works is tadpoles get, they're born, they live in the vat, and they use those tadpoles to place it into someone, and that someone eventually, because they have a tadpole, turns into a mind flayer. That's how mind flayers are born.
I had no idea. Also, that's a lot like Yerks from Animorphs, but more
No.
horrifying.
Yerks are still separate entities. Once the
Yeah, well,
tadpole
that's the
matures,
button.
the host just becomes a mind
Yeah,
flayer.
can you do that to like dogs? Did they become like dog flayers?
It has to be a sentient creature.
A
It has to
really smart
be
dog.
a really smart dog, maybe. Yes, possibly.
Dogs are safe.
Can you do it to an
So
intellect devourer? And then the intellect devourer eats somebody's brain?
okay, so now the idea is the tadpoles are not allowed normally are not allowed to mature without a donor brain because they are supposed to become one with the brain and become then a mind flayer, a fully grown mind flayer.
Right.
Now, sometimes the colony might get killed, or something happens and a bunch of tadpoles are left on their own, and what usually happens at that point is that tadpoles start eating other tadpoles until one tadpole is left, and it grows and never stops growing
And that's an
until
elder brain.
that's a neothelid.
Oh,
It
well, that's
is
horrifying.
I
a
thought you were going to tell me that's what dragonfly is.
these
Well,
things are basically one it's not something that the illithids don't like, actually, like they don't let this happen generally because it means that a tadpole was left to grow without a host.
right. And it would probably consume other tadpoles in the vat over time and stuff like that. Storyteller, I have a horrifying question. Isn't the weave sentient in this world? The fundamental entity underlying all magic?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Well, good,
Maybe.
horrifying.
I mean,
Great.
there's people that think it's sentient, some people just think it's a force of nature.
Garm,
Yeah.
since some places are without magic, wouldn't it follow then that the weave died in those places?
No, it just cut some toxic people out of its life.
Good for it. Either that or it got turned into a mind flayer.
That still hasn't
Or that.
explained an elder brain, though, to Karu.
That does not explain the elder brain. The elder brain is when a tadpole is implanted in someone's brain, and that someone, instead of becoming an illithid, becomes an ulitharid.
Okay,
Which
what's the
is,
difference there?
you know, that like cool looking one that we saw with tentacles that nearly reached the floor?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the sexy one.
I remember Mare Johnny tentacles, but like, what causes that difference? I don't know. Okay.
sometimes it happens. Ideally, like this is a
Like it's hard.
kind of like bees. Usually when an ulitharid is born, there are two options. If there's already an elder brain, the elder brain is like,
Squish.
you die.
Okay.
Or
So
they
if-
go like, oh, you're my protege, and they basically form a really good union, like father and son, and then eventually the son gets too tired of being under their control. The ulitharid leaves the colony with a bunch of illithids and creates their own colony, and then when he is ready, he sheds his mortal body and becomes an elder brain.
Okay, so if you're born an exceptionally well hung illithid, there are two options. Either you become a Sith apprentice, or you just get murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, spooky. Do they have dental?
You came
Lucy
so
needs
very
braces.
close, Garm.
Anyways,
Sorry?
we are in front of a door.
Oh yeah, I'd like to open the door to the not the nautiloid, the Noutharid. Whatever the fuck it was
Omitra,
called.
maybe we switch places so you're not in the front just in case the worm is here.
Father, I crave violence.
That is actually legitimately interesting, though. That's some good lores.
Yep,
Also,
that
Baldur's
is pretty
Gate 3 coming
fascinating.
soon.
All right, you spend 10 minutes making out with the door.
Wait, do you think it's harder or easier for the Eltharians to open these because they have that much additional tentacle?
I think you just need tentacles. Just
Depends how you use them.
So,
You just
giant
do it from
scorpion?
farther away.
What? How is that?
That's a giant scorpion.
I'm just gonna look at Remy. You fucking lied to me!
I didn't see this!
Okay, violence time.
yeah, you open the door and two large armored mechanical-looking creatures turn towards you. Click, click, and move to attack.
Initiative?
Initiative time.
Did you know that scorpions' shells are iridescent under UV light?
They're fluorescent under UV light.
Damn it.
Oh. They're arachnids, aren't they, technically?
Yes.
Yes.
That makes so much sense of why I crit failed.
And for my failure of
Oh
knowledge.
my god, guys.
What?
Your initiatives.
Look,
Yeah.
you made me go slower because I had to correct your ass.
Oh. I thought you were upset about me fucking up scorpion attacks. It's like, that's
I mean,
a
you
weird
should
thing
have
to be
known
considered.
better.
I should have known better.
I will shove so many nature documentaries down your throat.
Do you
Look,
guys
I
You will
just-
not be able to screw this up.
What?
I said the wrong word.
do you guys want to see these things in full
Yes.
HD,
Yes.
Lori?
Huh.
Oh no, it has a cool name. Think of how many
So-
crab legs you could crack open with those legs.
Is one of them a Scaladar and the other one's a Rastadar?
What?
What?
Don't worry.
Meanwhile, Remy's just like, oh fuck.
Sorry, is that lightning coming out of his tail?
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's shooting blue raspberry juice at us. No.
I hate going first, guys. It's like,
Well,
fuck,
that's
what do I
good.
do?
Well, then
Kill.
wait your turn until somebody else.
Sad
Yeah,
thing
of
is,
all
somebody
people to go
else-
first, cleric usually isn't that.
Yeah, you know what? I am going to... Who has the hardest time hitting things?
Definitely.
Realm
Hey.
He's not
Oh,
here.
yeah. I mean, still
Okay,
not.
fine. I am going to cast Bless on Askert, Tethranomitra, and Torch.
Okay.
I'm one of those people.
So now you guys can add a d4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Do I have to?
And
Yes.
that's all I can do. I'm just going to go here into the corner so we spread out a little because that has lightning things and I don't like that. And I'm done.
That's metagaming.
No,
No, I can see the thing in front of me.
the tail is probably sparking.
The tail is totally sparking.
Oh, okay. I'm glad we're in a nice human environment, which makes this very easy for it. I'm not glad. Oop, sorry.
What that?
That was my phone. I was checking the notification I got, which informs me Midgardia is live. Check it out. You can't read this. Oh, there we go.
Nope, still
Midgardia's
can't
live,
read it.
guys. PogChamp.
God, these things are big.
The longer this takes, the stupider things I say. Oh,
Yeah.
there's more than one, huh?
Yeah.
She said 2.
I just
Yeah,
assumed
nobody
she
could
was-
see the second one.
I just assumed she was wrong. It happens.
Because nobody had nadir levels of dark vision.
Hey, question. Oh no, never mind. I figured it out. I was
did?
gonna ask why Tethran's wings were smaller, but it's because he has 2 icons.
Yep.
He's just gonna sit right there. Tethran.
Okay. So, what is this thing back here?
That is a table.
Okay. Well,
There is a large 40-foot long stone table surrounded by stone chairs as big as thrones.
that's nice. In this moment, can you blame me for fusionating? Yeah, I'm a fusionate. let me just click it. I'm not going to worry about upcasting because I'm probably going to need a couple more of those. DC 17 dexterity save. Oh, wow, look how many ones. That's pathetic. So they both fail and take 24 fire damage. Let me just make sure that I click. Good, it did track. All right. And then I'm gonna. Who goes next? Demetra, then Torch. All right.
So the first thing you notice is that these guys definitely did not take the full
The
brunt of your
full.
fireball.
I mean, yeah.
It just kind of rolls off their metal body. And
Well,
now they're like red hot, but they don't seem bothered by the fact that their metal
okay.
body is
I'm
red
gonna be
hot.
like,
Can anyone
luck-
summon water? Important
Unfortunately.
question. If they're red hot,
I can
Unfortunately.
spit on it.
All right. So I'm gonna look at Torch because he's the one who's most likely to get close to these things, and be like, good luck. And then I'm going to scoot. Actually, 1, 2. Yeah, I'll scoot this way.
Hey, look, now your wings are smaller.
Oh.
4. For the moment.
Ha!
Get out of lightning
Oh
bolt
my
territory.
gosh. Pi, when you moved your head back and forth there, your hair was wobbling back and forth. So good.
Oh, it's so floof. And I am
That's
done.
exceedingly good.
Also, if any of our viewers were curious why anime all has the same hair, it's because of this bullshit. Wonder if they're like really toasty or just kind of toasty.
I don't want to get close enough to find out, so.
I mean, it wasn't heat metal, so they are cooling down pretty fast in this humid environment.
All right. How bad of an idea do I have?
Yeah.
you walked forward, so apparently very.
You're not wrong. All right. Oh, that's not a bonus action. Hell yeah. All right.
Uh-oh.
It's not?
So that's a cantrip, and that's an action. But I can use Quicken spell.
I was about to say, send some sorcerer shenanigans.
I can use Mirror Image to shrink my wing. I mean, to cast Mirror Image. And so that's a bonus action. And then I'd like to move forward. No, Drift Club, come back. And I'd like to use Shocking Grasp on this one.
Okay.
Bonk.
That,
I
That
will
hits.
point out, would that be considered advantage since it's literally made of metal?
it's fine, it hits.
But
Well,
crit.
just in case crit.
There we go. That's what I was hoping for.
Carver's like, fine.
Alright, fine.
All right.
And this is where we find out they're
So
immune.
that deals 15 lightning, but I don't actually care if it takes the damage because I have elemental affinity that says when it deals the type of damage associated with my draconic ancestry, in this case lightning, I can add charisma mod to it, but I can also spend a sorcery point to gain resistance to it for an hour.
Oh, that was smart.
I see.
Which
Well-
is really why I did that.
Torch, you are there sitting there trying to figure out what best to do as you watch Amidra go up and shocking grasp the Scaladar, and you see all the electricity that Omidra channels just goes along the body and concentrates on the tail, which is now sparking so much the whole area is illuminated.
Oh, that's the worst news I've heard all week.
I'm so
Should I
glad I
mention
got a...
that did 5 extra damage because of that?
Oh no, it didn't do any damage.
Yeah, it's
No, I
immune.
mean, in case it decides to, like, store the actual amount.
No, it has its own thing for what
Okay.
happens when you hit it with electricity. Oh, lightning.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why I'm going out of line
Okay,
of
I
sight.
learned don't do that.
I could have told you that without using lightning.
Same.
Anything else, Mitra?
Gonna sulk. Oh, collision's not on.
What?
Because I just chucked my little poor drift globe into the corner.
I thought.
Oh yeah, it's
No,
not.
I get it, but it says restrict movement.
Oh,
Why can I chuck the drift globe in the corner?
It's probably because the border is not exactly on
Mm.
there.
yeah. You can chuck it about like maybe a square or half a square into it.
I
All
got you.
right. First things first, I would like to use one of my gilded dragon scales. As a bonus action to gain resistance to a damage type of my choice from it. I'm gonna go ahead and just say lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Just a thought. And then I would like to valiantly run forward, get myself into an unreasonable amount of danger, and attack 25 feet. Attack this one over here because if I go here, I will physically die due to being probably ending up getting flunked by the two thingamajigs. And then I would like to hit this one very hard with my cane.
Okay.
Like I'm Sly Cooper. So that's a 19.
19 hits.
Yay! So that's going to do 26, 34, 34 slashing damage. Or sorry, 26 slashing damage and 8 piercing.
Okay.
Sure, whatever.
And that's
yeah.
magic damage. Oh, no. Magic.
Yes, it is.
it
Well,
is.
it's magic damage for the purposes of like weaknesses, I believe,
Okay.
because of the
Oh.
Silvered Edge. And
Hey,
it
Gar.
can't regain hit points.
I thought
Yeah, what's
Silvered
up,
Edge
Joe?
just gives it.
I will double check
Are-
very quickly.
Are they not vulnerable to the slashing?
They're made of
They
metal.
are.
It's also
It's
a
exploded
+1
weakness.
weapon. Any +1 weapon is considered magical.
It is a +1 weapon, yes. You're
Okay.
right.
So
I
it's
always
silvered
forget.
and also +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Zio.
You're welcome.
Excellent. You leave a gouge in this thing.
Excellent. And that's my turn.
It doesn't like the fact that you left a gouge in it, so it is going to attempt to return the favor. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes. And yes, Joe, that's why I said 26.
So one of the claws comes down,
But
grapples you, and you take 11 bludgeoning damage as it crushes the claw.
yeah, that's 26 slashing and 8 piercing for a total of 34.
Mm-hmm.
11 damage, you said?
11, yes.
Alright.
Then the other claw comes down with another 20 to hit.
Well, that's bad.
So now you have 2 claws holding you nice and tight. That's another 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And now that it has you in its claws, you see the stinger kind of get ready and nat 20.
What?
Okay. So that hits. How much damage?
Let me just math it.
I don't like that we're making Carter do math. That means that it's higher than 10.
49.
Okay. And that's lightning damage, right?
Not all of it.
Son of a bitch.
Half is probably going to be lightning.
So it's 22 piercing damage. So you take that full.
Okay. And then the remaining 27.
And the remaining 27 is lightning. So you get
Okay.
half of that, which would be 26, which would be 13.
So I take a total of 35 from that attack.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. That
Yeah.
hurts.
And you are grappled.
Oh, great.
Remy!
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
On the bright side, it looks like halfway there to becoming scrap metal once more. On the downside, it still has your friend Torch in its pincers and seems to be like pulling uh, tail back for another sting.
Yeah. I see that. Remy is gonna run forward and like, Torch, no, Torch, no, Torch, no. That's her healing word for the day, guys. No is her healing word. 29 healing.
Diggity.
Because I cast level 4. And I rolled pretty damn high. So that was 1, 2. And I'm going to take 1 step back and be like, Torch, you're not allowed to die. And
Dungeon Master, does that have reach?
It does, yes.
Remy doesn't know that.
Yeah, Remy just stepped in and
It's true. Well, its claws are busy, but the stinger was already getting ready for a second attack, and it just goes after Remy as she steps back.
I'm a little sorry, Zio.
No, it's fine.
Does a 17 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. Remy just jumps out of the way.
It's like, no,
Wait,
no,
isn't
no.
she also wearing metal?
Yes.
But that doesn't mean it's
Oh,
shocking
that's only
grasp.
for shocking grasp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm done.
All right. Well, this one with its glowy tail is gonna try and grab its meal. I mean, Omitra. That's a nat 20.
Oh no.
Thank the gods you have mirror image. Maybe you're not fucked.
Maybe.
Okay, nat 20. One of the clones is gone, and it looks very confused as it just snaps the air. The second claw goes for a 25.
Ow!
And you are grappled by the second claw and take 14 bludgeoning damage.
This bitch.
And then the stinger comes down for a 19 to hit. Pie.
Can I use shield or not? Because I just used mirror image.
Well, that's not a reaction. That's just up.
Yeah, it's just up, so you could use shield.
Hell yeah.
You still have to see if it hits one of your clones, though.
Oh yeah, I still have those.
But Omitra's being grappled.
Yeah, mirror
Doesn't-
image is a bit weird in terms of like it disorients the person as to, even though it's grabbed Omitra.
Oh yeah, so D&D 5e making things simpler. Cool, I got you.
Yes, simpler.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
yes, that would hit a mirror image. I mean,
Yeah.
I imagine they're all grappled.
Yeah, that's the thing. It probably is like it
It's
as far
aiming
as
for
it's
the head, it
concerned,
missed
all of
the
them are
head.
grappled. Which means you lose another clone, but you don't get hit by the stinger,
No, not my face. I'm too beautiful.
which is
to
good
get
because
punched.
you feel the discharge of electricity right beside you.
I know that's the correct word, but I still don't like it.
Electricity?
Discharge? Anyways, Ezrea's gonna wish he was.
This kills the Zio.
There are many things that do that. Let's be real here.
Wow, he really doesn't want to be in this fight because he missed both attacks.
Why are you here?
Do you want me to let you guys handle this and maybe I'll just stick to the back and not fight at all?
Then you'll end up dead by illithids.
Tethrin, your turn.
Okay. Oh, this is going great. I'm just gonna real quick, reach into my bag, pull out a piece of tile that I have just for this reason. Take aim and cast catapult.
What color is the tile?
Hold on. Let me move over here instead. The tile. It was just a piece of tile that I picked up somewhere in the dungeon.
In the dungeon?
And
Oh, like a floor tile?
yeah, just a floor tile. It was literally just something I could use so I could chuck it with catapult.
Mm-hmm. And you could have also just grabbed one of the pieces of metal on the floor.
Oh, well, whatever. Sure. And then I will cast that because I am fucking scared.
At which one? The one that's holding torch, or the one that's holding?
The one that's holding torch, because it's the one that looks worst off, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Ignore the sneak. So it has to make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw, or take 24 damage.
What if it rolls an 18?
No damage.
Okay.
What it says.
How can you higher level cast but have it take no damage if it? Okay.
Because pretty much it's catapulting something at it. If it's shooting something until it hits something, and if the thing dodges, it doesn't hit. It's
Right.
not an area
It
effect
just-
spell.
It's
like a bullet.
It just continues going.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! It continues going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how long does it go before it does hit something then?
90 feet.
So it just keeps going.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you do hear it hit a wall at the far end of the room.
And then I'm just gonna be like, fuck. Just trying not to hit people in front of me. Turned out that was probably not a good idea.
Amitra, you have one claw grabbing you.
I know, it's very rude. Is that a wooden table or something else?
Stone.
Okay. Let's see.
And the thing that looks like beach chairs is also made of stone.
Now I can't unsee that.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of it, but
Until you said that.
Thanks.
I hate it.
Thank you to Jasper Siren for the map.
All right. Omitra would like out.
That's fair.
Boop. No, with the globe. All right. And then since that was a spell, we are gonna do. I guess we're gonna concentrate on the one that's got torch. And that would be a 29 to hit
29 hits.
for 13 necrotic damage.
You know, every single time I see this thing, it's like, oh yes, this is going to do cold damage, right? Every
Cool.
time. Stupid non-touch spell.
Why? Why do
oh
you
my
want it to do
god, it's
cold
neither
damage?
chill nor touch.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
That's called chill touch. It is neither chill nor touch. It's
Which
just
Yeah, which is why I had to read it before I cast it. I'm like, do I cast this before or after I teleport away? I'm like, oh, it's not even a melee attack. I guess I have to do it when I'm further away.
it's called touch because you create a ghostly skeletal hand that goes and touches the creature.
It's Tasha.
Still worst name spell in the book.
I'm sure there's one that's worse, but
I'm
worse
sure.
cantrip.
I'm Torch. Hello.
Hello, Torch. You are grappled by 2 claws.
But somehow my arms are still free, right?
Correct. It has you by the waist.
That's not what I expected you to say. I would like to hit it with my cane now. So that's going to be a 22.
That hits.
Oh, thank God. So that's going to be 27 damage, 24 of which is slashing.
Okay.
And I'm going. Sorry.
Still up, but looks about ready to collapse.
Yeah, well, it's about to get dead. I'd like to hit it again with my cane using my Monster Slayer. I don't have advantage, so that's a 13.
13 misses. Slides right off the plating.
Yeah. That was beautiful. That's the perfect reaction for that scenario. All right, well, that's my turn. Crap.
Well, the Scaladar kind of keeps one claw on you, releases you with the other one, and tries to go for your face.
No, I need that.
Does a 26 hit you?
Yes.
Take 13 bludgeoning damage.
No, not my face. I need to be prettier than Omitra.
Then the stinger comes down for a 21 to hit.
Yes.
You take 12 piercing damage
Oh, that's not too bad.
and 8 lightning,
Oh,
which is reduced to 4 because you have your
I just fixed that!
I almost put my health as 16, which is the
No,
damage I
don't do
took.
that.
And then the other claw is going to do the same thing. Holy shit, this thing rolls high. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Great. So take another 12 bludgeoning.
Stop it, you piece of
Could I-
shit!
I'm trying.
Not you, it.
All right. I almost said that's my turn, but
At least
no.
it doesn't have advantage, or else it would have been a nat 20.
Yeah, that's why I didn't stand here.
Remy!
I'm gonna try and break this thing so Torch can get the fuck away.
Uh-huh.
Because luckily, there's another meat shield between Torch and the other one.
Hey!
I'm just pointing out.
And
So... I think this thing is gonna be less wise than dexterous, so...
ding dong, bing bong.
Yeah, ding dong. Please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Did you nat 20 it?
No, but I rolled a total of 20.
Are you fucking serious? Is there anything else I can do? Is there anything else I can do? Kind of wish I could teleport Torch away.
Yeah, it has a +1 in its wisdom.
What? What the fuck?
Bullshit. Hey, Tethrin, if you can dimension door Torch out of there, that would be appreciated, and I'm done. Actually, I'm going to take one step back.
Right, Omitra's gone, so this thing is going to go for Ezria. And I'll laugh if it misses. All right, no, it does not miss. It hits with both of its claws, but he manages to avoid the stinger.
Which is good. And Karu, you might want to actually make it so we can see Ezra's health.
What?
That could help.
Fine. And Ezra is going to be nice and help Torch first, despite the fact that he is now grappled by the other one. And that hits and absolutely obliterates the Scaladar holding Torch.
Isn't Ezria also grappled? Just saying.
Yes. Which unfortunately means he cannot reach the Scaladar that is holding him.
Surely he'd be able to attack, like, a claw.
You'd think that, but apparently that's not how D&D works.
That is bullshit. If he's grappled, there is something he can hit, Karu.
Alright, but I'll give him disadvantage on it.
Okay.
Unless they're also telekinetic.
That
I don't
misses.
think they are.
Would have missed anyways, even without disadvantage.
Do you think you can put a tadpole in a construct?
Mm.
Hmm.
Catherine,
Yeah. I.
Torch is no longer in danger.
By the way, Garm, if it was sentient, yes. If it's not considered sentient, then no.
Okay.
I'm trying to see something really.
It's a construct.
Motherfucker, I really shouldn't have gotten rid of Shatter. Well, I really, really don't want to get close to this thing. But at the same time, fuck it. 3, 4. Maybe it won't be able to get me. This thing needs to get put down and quick. I'm gonna flourish my blade at it. Would it count Ezra as being an ally within 5 feet of it? I know they're grappled,
No,
but they're still
they are
flailing
10
at it.
feet. They're 10 feet away.
Well, I mean, alright, adjacent to it.
They are
For
not
rogue.
adjacent to the Scaladar. The Scaladar has reach.
Then never mind, I'm not getting that close.
It's got long arms.
Yeah, apparently. So who looks... Oh, everybody looks a little bit injured. So,
Yeah.
Torch the most.
yeah, I know. I'm just gonna use the last 5th level spell slot. And ignore the sneak, but make everybody less injured. So 23 to everybody,
Nice.
including Ezra. So that just tops me off. And I don't have any bonus action things I can do. Well, aside from 1 bardic inspiration. But somebody still has theirs.
I will also point out we still have a worm we're going to have to fight at some point. Might want to save that inspiration.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Not
I
gonna
mean,
lie. Forgot I had it.
yeah, I know.
Might have hit.
Mitra.
Oh, Mitra.
Tally ho
It's
there,
not
what?
grappled.
Nah, I can fix that.
Yep, soon enough.
Dun.
Da-da-da.
I would like to bonk. With a 15.
That slides off of its armor.
Glare.
Meanwhile, Remy is just questioning why Omitra goes into melee constantly when he has Eldritch Blast.
Because bonk.
Because it would have looked cooler. Look.
He still has 1 mirror image.
Yeah, also that.
It has 3 attacks.
Yeah.
That's true.
What's your point?
Math is my point.
They'll be fine.
I don't think math is Omitra's strong suit. Torch.
All right.
It isn't Remy's either.
Then hit it with my cane. So that's going to be a 28.
28 hits.
You didn't.
All right. So that's going to do a total of 30 damage, 20 of which is slashing.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Excellent.
Why didn't you go into flanking position, Garm?
Yeah, why didn't you go where you could get advantage?
I didn't think about it at the time. It was too late then.
I mean, he was also like, there's a
There's a
thing.
table in the
There's
way.
a table.
It
in the
would have
way.
been cool if you jumped up on the table to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
Anyways,
but I didn't think
ding
about it
dong,
anyway.
bing bong, please give me a wisdom save.
All right. can't possibly save twice, right?
I'm aiming for the other one this time.
It's true. It rolled a 7.
Okay, 26 necrotic damage.
Holy shit. That's
'Cause
a
it's-
cantrip?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's-
I have potent spell casting.
Uh-huh.
I add my wisdom modifier to all cantrips.
Alright, well, that did a number on it.
Good. It did a 26
Was it a
number
26?
on it. I'm done.
Right, this one's grappling. Right, I forgot to put the grapple thing on Azria. It is grappling Azria, so it is going to try and sting. Oh, that was a nat 20.
How about you don't?
Can we make that sound our new
It's the
subscriber notification?
NPC. Ooh. Oh.
And I undo the healing he just got.
Motherfucker. Hey, I just fixed that, you little piece of shit.
That's my line.
It was my line before it was your line.
I wasn't with you, therefore it doesn't count.
Another claw attack does 10 bludgeoning damage, and that is the Scaladar's turn. Azria still can't move. He's just going to try and escape. Because he doesn't like this being held thing. Ooh.
He has issues with intimacy.
Yeah, especially with sharp claws that do damage. But he fails, so he is still grappled. Tethrin, it is your turn.
Okay. So how big is this room again?
Almost 80 feet long, maybe 90
Cool.
feet. You did hear your catapult hit the wall, so less than 90 feet.
Alright, alright. I'm trying to see where I could go to get advantage.
How you know it's a wall and not a floor, I'm not sure, but
If I go here, I'd be in its space. Absolutely. Damn it.
It'd be because you didn't hear it skip along the ground.
right.
Alright. Well. Flap, flap, flap.
I think
I could-
this place is 20 feet tall.
Mm-hmm. Well, not gonna get advantage on it, which is kind of sucky, but oh well. I'm gonna try and stab it.
So many targets.
Yeah, that's also the other reason. 30
Yeah, that hits.
for a total of 20 fire and piercing. Probably not entirely. Doesn't say which one is which, but whatever. 9 sneak attack, and then just the wall behind it gets scorched for 18 fire.
Is it 2d for fire?
No,
It
because
depends on the weapon. This one is all of them are d8s.
Yeah, they're all d8s.
Right, but I'm meaning the fire for the green flame blade at this level, is it 1d8 or 2d8?
Oh,
It's
no.
2d8. So the first 2 are fire, so that would be 10.
Actually,
No,
what?
the first one's always the weapon.
Yeah, the first one's always the weapon.
Oh, okay. So 7 plus 5 would be
12.
So it takes
1
6 from
second,
that.
I've got to check something really quickly. Because I might be wrong about something.
And then 8 from the piercing.
Okay, good.
And the sneak attack does also land, right?
It does.
All right. It thanks to its not taking that much from fire, it is still up.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I'm going to spend my last point of inspiration to do another d8.
Okay.
For another 4.
It turns into a scrap heap.
How much health did it have?
3.
That was a waste of an inspiration die.
You know, we can take a short rest before we go after that thing, and then
Can
it'll be
we?
fine.
Can we really?
Ah, yes. Let's sit down on the stone table and wait for all the mind flayers to get us.
All right. So, is there anything else interesting in this room that we can see?
Well,
Yeah.
you see water seeping into the hall through cracks in the arced 20-foot high ceiling, spilling onto the table. There are shallow niches in the walls, holding stone dishes and tankards. Some of the dishware contains some kind of globby, gray, slime looking substance
Oh no.
that you recognize as having been on some of the plates like these that were in the uh, jail cell area that you had seen before.
All right. So, probably some kind of food then.
Their brains.
Oh, okay.
Are they?
You said gray, spongy matter that looks
I
like
Yeah.
they
said
were
globby. Thank you very much.
globby.
Globby.
Sorry.
I was
However,
paying attention.
oh, there's a door over here.
Karuk.
You see a door to the west. You see that this continues south, and you see an opening in the wall where it has like been broken, and you see a tunnel. Omitra,
Uh-oh.
are you concentrating on detect magic?
After the thing's over.
Okay. Omitra, you see a shimmering magical field where the tunnel, the natural tunnel is.
I spy magic.
And yes, Zio, you recognize the look of that hole.
I was also going to ask if we heard anything.
Oh, no. Besides the sound of rushing water coming from the north.
Guys, I think it's this way.
You mean towards the magic?
Yeah. Where's the
Yes, sir.
magic exactly?
You can sense evocation magic coming from the thing.
What?
Damn it. No one look. Look away.
Ah!
God damn it.
Wow. That's a
Thing?
very fugly thing that just happened there.
That's why I said look away.
When you say that, naturally I'm going to look at it.
I'm walking away because I'm a good boy.
You're fine, Garm.
You're fine, Gar. We're good. Everything
Thanks.
is fine. Everything is fine.
Mm-hmm.
We
I don't
didn't
believe
see
that.
the default map.
So fine.
I may have accidentally pushed the wall to the back of the player order. The rest of you do not see this wall, by the way, at all.
Omitra, where is it?
I would like to wave my mage hand at it.
Okay. The mage hand kind of like waves and plonks onto something solid.
Okay. Do I hear anything past this wall, Karu?
Give me a perception check.
That's a 15.
No.
Hmm. Should we poke the wall?
I wouldn't.
How are we supposed to get by it then?
Is there a kissy thingy to open it with?
Nope.
So how do we get by it then? Like,
As you all sit there trying to figure out, Omitra, you see the wall just flicker and disappear.
Oh shit, I'm running back in the room. Bye guys, the wall disappeared.
If
Huh?
Amitra runs, I'm running too.
Wait,
Bye
it
guys, the wall
disappeared?
disappeared.
I would like to stand here looking at it for a moment until something inevitably comes out and eats me.
Yeah, Remy's just like, wait, the wall disappeared? And she's just looking back.
Nothing changes, just Omitra stopped seeing the magic.
I'm gonna pick up a rock
Mm-hmm.
and cast light on it
Mm-hmm.
and toss it into the room.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
just gonna scoot around the corner.
Basically, as far as I can toss it, because I want the light to, show us what's in the darkness. Whilst taking a step back, just to be sure. So, Karu.
That's the same as a torch.
Mhm.
How much light does torch light?
20-foot radius, bright, 20-foot dim. Oh! I see a thing, guys!
Wait, did you say 20 foot?
2020.
Okay, so you don't see anything.
I don't see anything, guys.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Well, false alarm.
Wait. I can do that too. I would like to huck the drift globe in.
Don't you have, like, every cantrip in existence? Don't you have dancing lights?
Yes, but then I can't see magic.
You have
Because
to
it's
concentrate on one or
concentration.
another.
Fair enough.
It's much easier to just chuck the globe.
How far can you move that thing?
I can move it as far as I want. If it's further than 60 feet away from me, it floats slowly back to me.
Well, you could float it 60
Also,
feet.
I'm gonna say, I'm better than yours. Mine's better than yours. And I'd like to
Oh,
use
no.
its magical sight or sound.
Daylight?
And cast daylight with it.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Because I gotta be better.
60-foot radius.
I wish to whoosh.
1 hour.
Besides, we got rid of all the drow.
I mean, that is true. Elrin would be very unhappy.
And so would Nadir.
Mm-hmm. Nadir would be very, very
Yeah,
What is...
What's
Oh!
up, Remy?
Excuse me, Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
I regret.
Shit!
And this is why I like dynamic lighting.
I can't actually see anything yet.
Be
glad!
I'm just gonna take a good old step into oh yeah. Oh hey, it's that thing.
All right. Well, you cast your drift flow forward, make it produce daylight, and suddenly this cave is illuminated as if it were day. And there is a big ass worm that roars. And it is time for initiative.
We are so fucked.
Mistakes were made!
In the background, you can hear Ezra going, I told you so.
I've learned nothing from this.
I
Ezra,
mean,
get your butt.
let's be...
Ezra, get your butt over here.
He is there.
He is.
He just follows
Okay.
behind us.
Oh,
Tetherin!
yeah. He's literally right beside you.
What?
Boom,
H-
boom,
d-
boom,
You want to foosh?
boom!
But don't you say that I...
There's no civilians to kill. Boom!
No civilians so we can see.
Yep, not even flumps.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. It suckered you. What else is new?
Remy doesn't realize a thing. She's looking around for the flumps.
They've been eaten, obviously.
No,
They're too late.
Not the flumps.
Alrighty. Well, I guess
Would
then.
anyone else notice that's weird?
I mean, there's definitely no flumps or flump bodies, but this thing has a mouth big enough to completely eat a flump and
Yeah,
leave
alright.
nothing behind.
Karu, I will say that bless lasts a minute. Would it be up or down?
I mean, you guys didn't spend too much time after the battle, so I would say you probably still have maybe... How much rounds was it? For the
It
first
wasn't
battle?
much.
It wasn't much. 3 rounds?
Round 4. So you have maybe... It's 10 rounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have maybe another 4 rounds.
Okay.
Ignore the sneak. I thought I turned it off, and I showed up on there. So 31 and a DC 17 dexterity saving.
Alright, it rolled an 18,
Okay, so half of 31.
which would
15?
be 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I would just like to nope the fuck back in the other room. I'll pop back out if I have to foosh it again.
Right. Estrina doesn't want to go.
And that's actually supposed to be a 2, not a 3.
He's actually gonna just back up and against the wall and see what the rest of you do. Remy.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just checking ranges on things.
Leave the mic alone.
Too many spells to look at 60 feet. Fick.
What a good boy! Why can't I have a good cat instead of one that unplugs the router?
I mean, you do have a good cat. It's the other one.
Okay, so I can't do that and make use of it. So instead,
Look at this guy.
Kitty!
Isn't he adorable?
He's a
Isn't
good
he
boy.
the cutest?
He looks very
Thank you,
unamused
Garm.
right now.
You're welcome.
Cat activity.
Oh, I left you uncombed.
Okay, Karu, so, my cantrips can't reach into that cave. I don't want to go forward, so instead, I'm going to hold Toll the Dead until it gets closer.
Wait, Toll the Dead's only 60 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a problem, Mavar?
No, I just don't remember it being that short.
We're normally not
Sorry.
in big maps.
Yeah.
That thump
Yeah.
was me hitting my mouse because my mouse is so tall.
Anyways, yeah, I'm holding Toll the Dead until it gets within range. Done.
Look at that. Look how tall this fucking mouse is. Anyway, I'm gonna move and I have pre-measured my distances, so I know that's 80 feet. And I'm going to hit this motherfucker with a crossbow. Because I have one of those. That's going to be 24.
Pretty sure that hits. Yep.
Alright. I like it when that happens. So that's going to do 29 damage, which is, well, it's all piercing.
20 of it is mystery damage.
20 of it is mystery damage.
Pretty sure it's
Why?
piercing for crossbows.
Well, if it's bludgeoning, I think you got a weird crossbow.
It's not the crossbow's fault in that case. Anyway, so that's my turn. Gonna get killed by a Neolith.
Neil Vellet.
Yes, the Neolithic worm.
The one that made Stonehenge, right?
It was the big baby.
Hobbs?
No,
Earl.
I mean that's what neothelids are. They're just big babies. They didn't
We're
grow
all
up
just
into
big
proper
babies.
illithids.
God, I should rename Hobbs.
I can't believe you named Hobbes after a wise philosopher. It's
Nope.
like the opposite of that.
I'm pretty sure that
Listen,
they named
what
Hobbs
else would you name a cat who does nothing but sit at four walls and think?
You know, that's actually a really good point.
I thought you named Hobbes after Calvin and Hobbes.
The other
That's
option would
the
be to name.
joke.
The other option would be to name him after the aristocracy, like Earl.
That's not
It's
even his
Earl
name.
Grey.
That's just his title.
Yeah,
Earl
Earl Grey of
Grey?
Caddington.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cat trivia fact for
60
you. hardcore
feet! Karu!
I was correcting it. Its movement speed is 30, not 40.
Get fucked.
Because it's 5 feet out of range. Oh, that's great.
No, it's like
10.
20.
Oh.
It's
All
5
right,
feet out of
so
range from me.
unfortunately for it, it means everyone but Torch is out of its range.
No.
Is it in its
Unfortunately for it,
range?
you mean
Torch is in
unfortunately
its
for Torch?
range?
So Torch, can you give me a quick strength check?
Oh, I'm fucked.
A
No.
strength check or a strength save?
A strength check.
Oh, no.
Okay. So that's gonna be
no.
22.
I know it.
Good thing Elvin isn't
You
here.
win this round. You
Would-
feel a psychic force try to pull you towards this worm. And you manage to hold your ground.
I have a really bad idea, but okay.
Is it the really bad idea the same one that I thought?
Allow it to pull me and stab the shit out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
Omitra.
I'm just gonna
I was
point out
like,
it's probably
think
gonna
about
pull
it.
you to its mouth. Bad
Yep.
idea.
Uh-huh.
It's the least armored part of it.
Bad idea.
Yep.
It's the
Good
most
arm.
teeth covered area.
And also, generally, it leads to acid.
So, Mitra,
Yeah.
what you gonna do?
I go and regret.
Oh, no.
That's definitely not within 30 feet of me. Is it like brain goopy, or is it like encased in metal like the Scaladar?
Nope. This is a goopy looking.
Goopy mess. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna shoot the piss out of it. As I try and remember how many buttons I push. The lowest one was a 23.
Yeah, those all hit.
The lowest of the damages was 10. That would be a total of 38.
Okay.
Yeah, you point out my cantrip is powerful, but we have Omitra in the party.
I mean, that's...
I
That's a
add my
warlock.
wisdom modifier once. He adds his charisma 3 times.
And I'm very charismatic.
And you
He's
have your
powerful.
moments.
That's why
And I'm
Eldritch
also
Blast is the
praying that I'm
best one.
still outside of that range thing because I have a strength score of -1.
That's why I'm glad Elvin isn't here. She is a -2.
Right.
Omitra could beat Elrune in an arm wrestling contest.
And probably has.
The only one he can beat.
Yep. Yeah, like in character, do we know much about what they're weak to? Or resistant to?
Nothing?
In both directions?
Correct.
Okay.
It's honestly really hard to tell if you even know something like that because
Would any books know about that?
like there are theories about how neophilids are created, and apparently the only person who even read about that was Torch. So, these things exist. There's very little to know about them because usually people who find these things die. And
Can't
the ones that
imagine why.
and the ones that survived were running away, not studying it.
Yeah, they weren't all playing my
So Torch
characters.
can write a paper on this if we live.
Catherine.
All right. Just gonna. Does anybody want to be a snake? Oh wait, that'd be bad for us. Does anybody want to be a savager?
That would be very bad for us. But I will say, if you want to change someone into something, maybe make Torch into something, because he's normally melee.
Yeah, I know. The strongest
I'm
thing I
good.
know how to do is the Titan of Boa. That might
I
be
have
bad
a very
for us.
bad idea. Don't worry about it.
Just pick Omitra if you're going to.
I mean, that is true. But Omitra
Yeah.
does a lot of damage on his own.
Yeah, you know what?
Torch does a lot of damage on his own.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna wait until somebody looks like they're about ready to drop to worry about that. And then instead,
So Torch next round. Gotcha.
yeah. I'm going to instead do. Does a 28 hit it?
You realize there's a wall between you and him.
Well,
Well,
you know what? I can move forward there.
all right.
Yeah.
That hits.
Well, okay. I'll move however forward I need to. Cool. You see, I've got to choose what damage type. Did it look like it took the full fire damage? Well, whatever the fire damage was.
Far as you could tell. I mean, it was hard to tell because it didn't look all that scathed to begin with.
Yeah. Okay.
It
I'm gonna make it fire damage then.
has a lot of health.
Yeah. For 29.
Okay.
And then scoot. That was. Hold on, I have to count how far. 2, 3, I did 4, so 5. I'm just gonna back up a bit. You know, I could theoretically do more damage if I got.
You could have picked Ezreal.
Oh, yeah, that is true. He doesn't want to go forward. Make him into something that'll make him want to go forward.
Ezra, next round, if you don't go forward, snake. Got it.
Technically speaking,
I don't want to go near that thing. You guys are crazy.
Hey, listen, I can make you a snake that will actually give you a chance to not die.
Oh god, this thing is big.
Yeah. I can make it bigger.
What kind of monk only has 60 feet of movement?
What? What kind of monk are you?
Bad
Kind
one.
of, sort of monk.
Okay, he had a double move there. Okay, Remy.
Well, my original plan didn't work because it couldn't get close enough. So instead, I'm gonna activate Radiant Soul now.
I mean, who would have thought that this huge thing would have a speed of 30 feet?
Yeah, that honestly shocked me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna use Radiant Soul. There really isn't an icon for it, so I'm just gonna go yellow. And now Remy is glowing. She has wings, and she will do more damage with what she does. Unfortunately, that is an action, so Remy is just gonna take 2 steps forward. And actually, it's now in range. So bonus action, because Radiant Soul is not a spell, I am going to use Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
It sure does.
Sweet. And this is going to be at level 4. So, 15 damage.
Okay.
And I'll add the spiritual weapon to the map in a
It
second.
is starting to look harassed.
Harass, not actually hurt. But now there's a weapon swinging and poking it right in front of it, so maybe it'll hesitate to move forward. Just saying. It's like, oh no,
Maybe.
there's a threatening thing. And I'm done.
Torch!
Oh, right. I would like to trace the shape of a skull and a triangle on myself as I run forward, shouting, Blighted Merkul, Lord of Bones, lend me your aid in sending another horrible monstrosity into your dark embrace. And yeah, that's my turn.
What?
Okay.
Don't worry
What?
about it.
Oh no.
Hey,
I'm-
Remy.
Yes?
Can you give me an intelligence saving throw?
Oh no.
No!
Oh no. It's bad.
14. I swear, if I'm stun locked for this whole fucking fight.
Oh, I think it might be worse than that.
So first of all, you take 13 psychic damage.
Okay.
And your
Bless is
intelligence
still up.
and charisma scores are now a 1.
What?
That-
What the heck was it?
Feeble mind.
Oh, fuck. Is anyone else able to use greater restoration in this party, or is Remy fucked?
I can.
Okay, good. Holy shit. Okay. Let me
And
just
that's
mark.
its turn.
Let me just mark down what Remy's defaults were, and then I'll fix their sheet.
I usually write them in the personality traits if there's anything that changes.
All right, Amitra, you see this thing just move its wiggly things from inside its mouth, and then beside you, your friend just kind of
Starts
gets a
to
far
drool.
off look and kind of just like sits there and
Starts to drool a bit.
looks completely out of it.
Hey Remy, so are you gonna like heal Torch and You
I
know
don't-
what? I can see that you're busy. Damn it, that's what I thought.
It was a toss up between Remy and Amitra for that feeble mind.
That's fair.
Why does this always happen to Remy? She doesn't get to do cool shit enough because she's always either stun locked or this shit happens.
Torch is already too far gone.
Oh no, it's probably just looking forward to eating something spicy today.
Oh boy. Huh. Well, there goes my plan to get smart and like use backup. This room's real big, isn't it? God, I don't like this. Alright. Yeah, what if he gets the zoomies? You're right. Wow. That is a 17, 15, 27.
15 misses. The others hit.
For 25 damage. And then Okay, I need to make sure. I am within 60. Yes. Okay, great. Yeah, great. Okay, we're just gonna
Oh shit.
Yeah, you may also want to get it within 60.
Oh,
Oh, that's Constitution, damn it. All right, that's all I'm gonna do.
All right.
well, that changes my plans entirely. I was gonna go over and make Ezria a snack. Now I've got to save Remy from being a snack. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm also gonna blow my only fucking 6th level spell slot because I don't have any 5th level spell slots left. Hey, listen, it's either this or you stay dumb.
That's just mean.
So I'm casting Greater Restoration on Remy.
All right. And that actually does heal the feeble mind.
And then I don't suppose I could just try and drag her 1 square back?
Nah.
Didn't think so.
Make sure you cross off the 100 gold worth of
I
diamond
know.
dust you just
I
consumed.
know. You're welcome. That'll be 150 gold.
I know how much greater restoration costs.
Yeah, that 50 gold was for burning my only 6th level spell slot in a thing that might kill us.
It's not my fault.
I have to actually just
You
get them.
do all hear a psychic scream in your head of frustration and anger, directed mostly at Tethrin.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at it and give it the finger. Because, like, yeah, the story of my life. Now fuck off.
Right. This could be going better, says Ezria,
It could be going worse, too.
as he rushes
Oh.
forward
Oh no.
and lands both hits. Hold on, let me do some math.
I swear to God, if this guy kills him on this fucking hit.
Whoa.
Not even close.
Great.
He does still do a shit ton of bludgeoning and psychic damage on this thing. But that's all. Remy, you momentarily had a simpler life.
Didn't like it. I am going to attack this thing from back here.
Or you could heal the idiots.
Yeah, that might be a thing, because I don't have anything that can heal them at the
That's
moment.
true. Sorry, just looking. What's the range on this? 60 feet. So, just in range.
They're both in range.
Okay, cool. Gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on everyone. Sorry, just double checking something. Yeah, that's an action. Damn it.
Yup. You can still bonus action to make your
Oh, I'm planning
spiritual
to.
weapon. Yep.
Ignore the radiant because that's for damage, not for healing. But everyone takes 24 healing.
Not bad. Almost maxed.
Yep. And then for my bonus action, gonna have the spiritual weapon attack.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Hits. It's like I have a little black a snake here.
Come on, spiritual weapon, roll your damage. Thank you. Wait, hang on a sec. I just want to double check something with the wording of Radiant Soul.
He's role playing the monster.
Yep.
Oh, so Radiant Soul actually counts for that. I can only use it once per turn on damage, but it's just when I deal damage with an attack or a spell.
Nice. So that would be 18,
25.
25.
25
Wow.
damage.
Ow.
Force and radiant.
Yeah, Force and Radiant.
Excellent. Well, it's looking bloody.
Cool. And done. Hey, Torch, it's bloody now.
Oh my god.
That's the best news I've ever heard.
Face.
I was about to ask. All right, I'm going to run up to here and hit it with the extended version of the cane.
Okay.
I almost said as I whip it out, but
Oh
that's gonna
my
be a nat
God.
20.
Don't you have a thing with your crit hits?
I don't think so.
Oh my.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay. So you remember the warding that I mentioned last turn? That's 1d12 extra radiant damage whenever I hit this motherfucker.
59
with a
damage
melee.
there, if I'm doing the math right.
And the slashing, the 10 below is doubled,
It's actually
isn't it?
20.
Yeah.
So 69?
The best amount of damage
Nice.
I think that one actually is a record.
I think so.
Also, I should note that this was with the less damaging form of the cane, because the retracted version does 2d4 damage.
Yeah.
So
but the
Karu,
finisher-
69 damage to it.
It's looking very injured.
Holy
Okay,
shit,
and,
that was awesome.
Time to use my last Monster Slayer.
I mean, this is a monster.
19.
19 hits.
Does it still do the radiant?
Oh
yes.
Anytime I hit it with a melee attack.
Oh,
Wait, so you
that's
still do the 33 piercing radiant?
I can double check really quickly if you want, but
That's
and I
42
will.
damage.
For the next minute, aberration. Oh, son of a bitch.
Hmm?
It's when they hit me.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
So, finisher warding?
Yes, finisher is first and then warning. So it doesn't do that 21. Wait, no.
No. So the warding is the last dice. 48, 10 from there, and 7. So 17 less
Sorry.
on the first attack. So it doesn't take the. Does it take the finisher though?
It does take the finisher. Yeah.
Okay.
Because finisher, I believe. I'm gonna double check before I open my goddamn mouth.
Again.
Once
It does take the 9 slashing.
No, it takes the 9 slashing, which is doubled, but that's it from that attack. So it takes 18 damage.
Again?
Sorry, guys.
I thought you only doubled one attack. Is it all?
The mechanics are a little funky.
Yeah.
For this guy. No, you're absolutely correct.
It's
Man.
only the first attack, yeah.
Yeah, fucking Monster Slayer sucks.
Dude, do you see the damage you fucking did even taking out shit?
Yeah.
Second
So
was
does
18.
do you do the finisher twice, or is that once around?
Finisher's just once.
Okay. So finishers once, the doubled slashing is only once,
Yeah.
but you still get the 9 extra damage. Okay. It is still looking pretty bad. But it is not dead.
Sorry, guys.
Well, you're gonna be the one who regrets it in the next turn.
But yeah, look who goes next.
Melee attack me, motherfucker. Try it.
Yeah, do it. I won't even have to make a snick.
Yeah, it is absolutely going to go after you. You see the tentacles lash out towards you.
Is it casting a spell or attacking him?
It's just the tentacles lashing out. It's not a spell. That's a 22 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Give me a
It takes-
strength saving throw.
Sure. It takes 4 radiant damage. 20.
Damn, you're so lucky.
Did
That's
it
looking
roll a
forward-
19?
No. The DC was 18 to not get swallowed.
It's okay. If it swallows me, it just takes 1d12 radiant damage every turn.
Yeah, and you take 10d6 acid damage every turn.
It's okay. I still have a dragon scale I can use.
All right, but you didn't get swallowed, so that's good news.
Yeah.
You do, however, take 28 bludgeoning damage
All right. Well, it takes 4, so who's the real loser here?
and 15 psychic.
Oh.
Shit, I'm gonna have to make a snick, aren't I?
Not if I kill it first.
Please do. I'd rather not waste this spell slot.
And I think that's all it can do. So, Mitra, it is your turn.
Kill it.
Please. Pew 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 it. Oh my fucking.
So that would be 26, 19, and a crit.
Which is a 33.
33 on your crit. Yeah, all those 3 hit.
Let's just see how much you overkill it.
Come on, I clicked it.
I was lowest.
I was waiting for that to happen. So that'd be
42?
42, I think. Yep, that's 42 damage.
It is still up.
Oh no!
All right.
But how does
So
it
guess
look?
who had sorcery points
Oh,
left?
it looks like it should have died on that
You
crit.
Piece of shit.
If not for the
If only
one more.
there was someone with sorcery points.
This is my kill.
Oh my god, another 42!
you rolled the exact same damage.
In the exact same...
Someone
the
please
exact
take a
same
screenshot
order.
of that.
I would like to just deal 84 damage to this thing with 2 cantrips.
The damage that Torchino Mitra do is insane.
My max damage would have been 90.
So how do those final Eldritch blasts look? Because it only had 3 hit points when you started blasting it the second time.
Because I started blasting it and went, this is for each one of your last hit points. I'm just gonna aim for like the little tentacles at the base, because if I don't kill it, maybe at least all the little woobity things will fall off.
A little whoopity.
So you start blasting off tentacles, and the last one goes straight down its gullet, travels along its body, and you just see this thing explode from the inside out.
It's
I
dead.
look at Tethrin. See? It's my kill.
And as you look back, you see the magic wall that you had seen disappear flicker into place between you and Remy and Tethrin.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
son of a bitch.
Does that mean that there's...
That
More
means we're
stuff
split
that-
up,
Yep.
and we can't
And
see
all the
that.
healers are on that side.
Oh shit!
Are we out of combat?
Yes.
We don't see that wall.
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
Tethrin, that was... Shit.
What?
What?
I
I'll
quickly
just-
look behind me because shit usually means
no.
stuff coming up on
You
us.
know what? Hang on. How smart am I?
Not very.
That was good enough. Tethrin, quick, come here!
Can I insight? Because I really feel like I shouldn't trust
Yes,
Omitra.
that's fair. Because I went, oh shit. Tethrin, come here, quick!
What?
Also, I'm just gonna say, if you have time, maybe grab some of those teeth or anything from this thing. No one kills these things.
Oh shit.
Yeah, okay.
Poke.
I'm gonna laugh as Tethrin face plants himself into an invisible wall and then goes like, harvest.
Can I?
Eyes?
Alright. I'm just gonna like put my hand up, feel it for a second. Motherfucker.
Remy is turning around and looking back and casting light.
Yeah, that's fair too.
Okay. You don't see anything behind you. At what level are you casting Dispel Magic?
Tappa, 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 tappa.
I don't want to burn my 4th level spell slot, so at level 3.
Okay. It fails.
I figured. Well, I have to... With Dispel Magic, I have to actually roll. Once, if it's not...
Not with this spell, it just automatically fails.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Remy.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh no. I have a feeling I know what this is.
Yeah.
We're gonna probably want to get on the other side of that somehow.
Why do you think I'm watching our back?
29, Karu.
Guessing by the reaction that Dispel Magic had on this thing, this is a Wall of Force.
Yeah. Is that something that generally can be cast remotely? Or does something have to be close enough?
Considering how this was cast, like it could be something that is being created by some kind of magical artifact, or it could be created by someone very powerful in terms of magic.
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna look at Remy. This, I really would prefer not to have to do this, but I can get us on the other side, I think.
Beforehand, Karu, because
Yes.
Remy is actually glowing right now, so she is casting light on herself, basically. Does she see anything or hear anything this way? Because she's worried about the two healers being cut off.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Fuck.
22.
So remember that you like kept the one door from being closed?
Mhm.
You guys didn't do that for the double door that you passed?
Mm-hmm.
So that locked shut behind you after you passed.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
You hear the mechanisms of that lock being.
Oh, fuck.
Unlocked.
Catherine?
Yeah, I know.
Do you? You didn't hear that. I rolled the fucking
No.
perception.
Generally, if you're speaking that hesitantly, it means something bad.
Well, yes, I'm just pointing out you don't know what I heard. You just know it's bad.
What? Can you just get over here real quick?
Yeah, Remy is backing up, but like keeping her eyes on that door. Catherine? That door up there, we didn't keep it closed, and now I'm really glad we didn't keep it from closing, cause I think something's coming, but I'm gonna point out, is there an exit in that room? Should we be going into that room, or should our friends be coming out of that room? Are we just gonna go into a bubble of nothing? Important question.
don't. Regardless, we are by ourselves.
Yes, I know. Be ready. I'm just saying. Omatra!
Hang
For
on.
fuck's sakes, show.
What?
Not yet.
Well, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think you would have gotten that much of the speech through before he just went, yeah, okay, bye.
Yeah, but I'm pointing out, we didn't see
Yeah.
into that room. It might be a dead end. I'm pointing out that might be a dead end. We might have to get them out, not us in.
Regardless, something is coming in here from there. We are cut off from them.
Omatra, is there an exit in that room? Do you
Dungeon
see
Master,
anything?
what do I get
Yeah.
from the worm? Dungeon Master asks important questions.
That is.
Meanwhile, Remy's just like, Frizzle, Frizzle. And I'm like, I'm getting it.
Torch!
I swear to God, if our brains get sucked out because you're too busy looting a corpse,
She told me to loot the corpse.
then I will make sure to come back as a mind flayer and eat your brain.
You're gonna starve.
I mean,
Okay,
No,
so
more like it indigestion, but you know.
it takes a while to take things off of a body, so this is happening while you guys are studying this slimy worm and trying to figure out what to start with. Remy is trying to tell you that she does not think it's a good idea to dimension door inside. Are you ignoring that and doing it?
I will listen to her until I see something that makes me regret listening to her, and then I will just do it.
Okay.
So right now, my hand is just kind of on her shoulder just in case.
Oh yeah, like Remy is also like her hand is on your shoulder too. She's ready in case this has to happen. But Remy is calling out to Torch and Omatra, being like, "Is there a way to run in there, or is it a dead end?"
All right.
Garm,
So
you're muted. What the?
so
fuck? You're
the ones that are inside looking at the worm, you hear Remy call out to you that she wants you to figure out what else is in this room.
Yeah, Garm, it's still not working.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
oh.
It might just be your mic.
It is 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna
Oh.
fast forward a bit. But Remy and Tethrin, you do see a couple of mind flayers coming through the door to the
Okay.
north.
Remy does need an answer from our allies, but should we go on break?
The drift globe is an actual physical object. So
It's like an actual lamp.
Hello?
it's...
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
I'd like to kick the wall north.
So you're gonna go run forward to the thing and kick it north?
Yeah.
Give me a strength check.
Is Garm really desynced
Or
for
athletics.
anyone else?
It's possible.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Really
strength check.
desynced. But that's just a video.
Athletics or strength, whatever.
We'll deal with the desync on break.
Okay.
That
yeah.
was
That's a 21.
acrobatics.
That was indeed an acrobatics. I said athletics. Okay.
All right, that's fair.
That's better.
All right. So you kick it north.
Well, I'm glad that plan worked. What's up, Joe?
No. I'm just waiting for the annoying mind players to get close enough that I can just poof us out.
You kick it north, and while you see that the cavern does not have any exit to the north, you do see what seems to be a bit of the tiling, the stone tiling, and what looks to be a door to the northeast.
Oh yes, that's very interesting. I would like to pass that on to my compatriots.
Okay. You say that to the two that are inside the other room, just as the mind flayers move forward.
Yep. Okay. Remy, I'm doing it.
Yep.
And both of you teleport inside.
Oh, I'm gonna teleport as close to that door, like as close to that area, as I can get.
To which area?
Leave Omitra behind.
No, I'm just teleporting like over this away so I can run like that.
Don't you have to cast it in some direction where you could have like seen the place?
No, you
Nope.
don't have to see.
Nope.
Oh, that's good to know.
It can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or you can just describe by stating a distance and a direction.
Hey, motherfucker, it's like 200 feet that way.
200 feet straight downward or upward and northwest at a 45-degree angle, 300 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely said northwest in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I said northeast, but I saw the W last minute, so...
But Remy
And-
is moving towards her allies the moment we're in this room, being like, "Mind flares, that way! We need to run! Come on!
I'd like to take a flask of acid if I can, and some teeth.
Oh wow, that's terrible news for us.
That's 10 minutes worth of
Yeah,
work
no.
to try and do that.
If there's a tooth, just
least.
grab it."
I mean, at the very least...
They're
to
very
prepare.
embedded.
So, how much damage with a short sword would I have to do to just chop off bits that had teeth in them?
We don't have time for this.
20?
All right.
Wait, that didn't...
I think only the piercing counts
Yeah,
for
probably.
cutting.
Also,
So it takes you like that's 6 seconds.
I will say at this point, Bless has probably faded.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Eh.
Remy's still glowing, but Bless is gone.
hmm
Nerf.
Close enough. You managed to like take one of the like 4 pieces of jaw,
Chunk.
the chunk, and you now have a very gooey, slimy piece of jaw from an Ilthilid.
Dude, I'm totally gonna slap somebody in the face with this thing.
Anyways, run.
So, what direction you guys are going?
Weast.
Yeah, Weast.
To the door that you. Okay.
No, Weast, not east.
Wait, what?
It's mostly north, actually.
No, that way.
Wait, this a way?
This way.
But is there anything that way?
There's a tunnel.
Okay, but there's like an actual door the other way for sure, Zeets.
Yeah.
How long does it take to open doors?
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Tunnel it is.
Tunnel.
I would also like to point out that you guys did see a door to the west
Of the conference room, yes.
of the conference room. Yes. The one where the
Yes, Garm. Can I help you?
They're a
Mind
hive
flayers.
mind. They wouldn't have conference rooms.
You're right. The meeting could have been a phone call.
Safe social distancing, Garm.
Yeah, it was empty. It was empty now because they're all.
You know what? You know what other bit of mind flayer information your character probably knows, Torch?
What's that?
Garm? Mind flayers like eating brains so much that they will broadcast the sensations of eating their meal to others, and it is basically a sport for them to just enjoy through watching psychically someone else eating a brain.
Well, that's no different than mukbang streams on Twitch, honestly.
Is that not what Food Network is?
Yeah, basically.
Do they also have weird like game shows that they play when it comes to like preparing a brain and like challenges in oh you can't do this while you're cooking this brain or oh you have to use this special tool.
You have to wear bondage equipment.
I love you, Elton Brown. You're still kind of ridiculous.
He is so ridiculous, but we love him. Anyway, should we go on break, Karu?
Yeah, so you all rush towards one of the tunnels. I don't know which one you saw first and which one you're going for, but you're rushing towards the tunnel because mind flayers are behind you. And that's where we'll go on break.
Felt like we
Okay.
haven't killed a bunch of them already.
We're running out of shit. Anyways, we will be right back.
Welcome back, folks, and we were in the middle of running for our lives from mind flayers.
I'd like to run for my life from mind flayers.
Yep, running.
Okay. Let me just double check something.
I would say Torch lead, in case something attacks us from the front. Remy will stay in the back in case something attacks from behind and she has to fight.
All right.
Come on in,
Do you
yeah.
want me to just move myself forward, Carter, or?
Yeah, you can continue moving forward as you move towards the latter side of the cave system. You see the cave. There's entrances north, south, west.
East. I'm gonna go this way.
And you knock into a wall. Just as Omitra goes, "Oh, hey, look! There's another one of those invisible walls."
Okay, Omitra, you're leading.
That's fair. Is there one to the north?
Not that you can see, but you
Weird.
only have 30 feet of magic sight, so
Yeah.
that's why it took you a while to see it and weren't able to call out in time.
While you're not moving him, I'm assuming our NPC is basically like
Yes.
by Tethrin.
He is bringing up the rear.
Also, I'd like to shut all of the shutters on this lamp that aren't pointing forward.
Okay.
So basically, hopefully they won't just see like bright ass light behind us.
Remy is currently
Right.
glowing.
I was gonna say like Remy.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm brighter than Remy. Shit. Alrighty then.
All right, let me just double check what else is in this corner, because there's a number, which means there's a description
Which means
somewhere.
there's a something, probably.
Uh,
So, while she's doing that, Catherine, I can only cast Dimension Door 3 times.
I can't cast it at all
I love the description of this room.
at the moment.
Dead End Cave. The tunnel leading to this cave narrows dramatically, but not enough to keep the Neophelid from reaching prey that flees here. The cave is empty.
Oh,
It's nice
Wow.
to see them actually answer the important questions in a description. Normally, these modules are not very good at that.
Yeah, it's like, this is a huge creature. That narrow ass place that you see there, yeah, I can still slither through there.
Yeah,
That's
Remy's
just...
moving back. Does she see the Elithids as we head back here?
Far as your sight can see, which isn't too far in this huge cavern, no.
Okay,
Oh,
because
hey, there's a bit down here.
Yeah, I didn't even notice this.
That's what happens when you travel in the dark a lot. It just sometimes some things are at the edge of your vision and you're not sure if it's like a cave entrance or if it's just wall that you can't see.
It's okay.
But
It's all
yes.
red to me, apparently.
Yeah, that's true. It's too bad you don't have like red goggles so you can see like Torch.
Yeah, I should invest in some of those. Also,
Mhm.
Torch would be unable to read this T-shirt. God, it's all fucking red.
keep up with Omitra, Torch.
I was talking about things on Twitch.
Do-do-do. This is going in a circle. Oh, what's this?
Oh, that's an arch.
You-
That's an arch.
that's an arch.
As you notice that this is a circle, you do notice a pair of standing stones topped with a lintel, carved into which is a symbol of an arrow.
A narrow what?
An
Just,
arrow.
just an
Oh,
arrow.
okay.
Poke it with an arrow.
I have a crossbow bolt. That's about as much as I got.
Do it.
Okay, poke it with a crossbow bolt.
Poke what with the crossbow bolt?
Shoot it!
Fine. I shoot it.
What are you shooting?
The arch. By the arrow.
Like through the arch?
Through the arch or at the like lintel in the top?
I figured I'd be shooting at the top first.
Okay, it hits the lintel. Nothing happens.
Shoot
know
through
what?
the gate.
Do we have a minute?
Shoot through the thing.
Fine, I'll
Alright,
shoot
I'm
through the
gonna-
thing.
Yeah.
Vroom! The magic appears.
Great, and through the arch we go.
Yep.
I assume.
Who's going first?
Me.
Apparently, Torch.
Does Torch still have the magic?
Yes, we've never used it.
Okay. I just thought someone else had possibly grabbed that.
Nope, Torch has it because he
it was-
keeps going through and getting fucked.
Yep.
Yes, Tethrin had it for a bit, but handed it back.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find.
I'm gonna laugh if this takes us up.
Me too.
One thing Lobania stuck in my head. Sucks.
My phone didn't even go off.
I know, but after watching Illustrious's stream, it's stuck in my head forever.
Oh,
It's
was
like
that one of the
freeze.
songs on one of the levels?
One of the ones that he got stuck on for like a solid week. Yeah,
Yeah.
You mean the one for 2 decades?
Ah!
that was 2 decades, wasn't it? Yeah.
What the heck just...
That
Also-
car-
You know what I had stuck in my head? The ferret walk.
Garm, can you give me a d20?
we're not in the same house, and because of social
Nice.
distancing.
Roll a d20, Garm.
Look, I had to say something while I was
No.
typing. Also, I rolled a 1.
A 1, you say?
Yes, it's the loneliest number.
So what? That you'll ever
Like
see?
me.
So what does your
What does the coin
dice-
do?
what does the coin do?
It turns
I-
a bane into not a bane, I think.
Yeah, I can flip a bane to a boon or a boon to a bane.
Okay, well you got the Bane effect, so do you want to use the coin?
Yes, I would like to boon to the bane to the boon to the bane.
All
Other way
right.
around. Bane to the boon.
Alright. Buck Bumble seems better than Megalovania.
Okay. Great. So all of you see what looks to be a rune that kind of resembles a
A thing.
Please?
volcano.
Oh.
So
A rune that
one
looks
thing.
very much like a volcano shows up, and Torch, you now are the proud owner of a pool of 10d6s. You can add up to 2 of these dice at any time to a damage roll that you make when you hit with a weapon attack.
Oh great, he
Are
didn't
they
do
doubled by
But you-
crits?
It doesn't say anything, but since it's dice, I say yes, and it is fire damage.
How many
You'll
dice?
excuse me. I need to go make a quick.
Up
10.
to 2 of them at a
10?
time.
10d6 pool, you can use up to 2 every time you hit with an attack to expend them.
You just gave the guy who's got some of the most weapon damages.
Oh my
Or-
god.
Yeah, it's also Torch. It is very,
Fire.
Thematically appropriate.
yeah, that's what the rune looks like.
Cool.
Also, I think that's the first time you've ever seen me below the waist on stream.
It was very cute.
Your boy got legs.
Also, booty.
Yeah. that
Elder
too.
Rune of Fire. Of course you
Also,
get Rune of
I
Fire.
wear Mario pajama pants on stream.
I'm curious about what the Bane was.
Oh, the Bane is you take all that damage immediately on the spot.
I mean, that's also fair to have Torch. Or
Yeah.
it would be if he had full health.
If he had full health.
Or it could have been me.
Anyways, we all go through.
hmm
Great. Love it. Awesome.
You don't have a
I think-
map, do you?
Okay. Cool. All right. Sure. You go through.
How underleveled are we now?
Oh, you guys are so fun. All right, so we might have to
All
call
right.
it there, but let's let me just see where you guys end up.
If we see a shadow dragon, we have to stay.
I have to find the like number on this map, which is apparently pretty big. Okay. I see.
Don't like.
I'm scared now.
All right, so all of you go through the gate. As you go through the gate, Mitra, you once more hear that like female sounding voice in your head with a warning. You are going into much more danger on the other side of this. And then you step into 2-foot deep pool of ooze where the rest of you are just splotch, splotch, splotch.
Tall.
Oh, fuck.
What do you mean, oh fuck?
I've heard of a name of a level. I know nothing about it. And I suddenly think this might be the Hall of Ooze.
Oh yeah, that sounds. I can see why you think that.
All boobs?
No. How
No,
low-
that's a place up in Waterdeep actually.
No, it's caverns of ooze.
Right.
Yeah, that works too.
I'm gonna call this place the Ooze Cruise from now on.
I'm gonna call this a death sentence.
I'm gonna call this oozing for a bruising.
Oh god, we are underleveled.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're gonna get fucking die next session.
I'm just gonna point out we were already underleveled.
Yes,
But we did beat the
speaking of
worm.
which, since you have killed the worm, you have leveled up.
Alright. After this, we should just go back to the surface, go to Candlekeep, and lick books or something. I don't know.
What?
Well, it's better than what we're doing here. Sure, we might catch smallpox or something, but look at this.
Anyways, Karu, are you gonna call it here?
Can we get
Ching!
something?
Hold up. I haven't put your tokens down. so
DM, I
don't see
crave
shit.
violence.
Well, whose problem is that, Karu? Also, I definitely accidentally punched the ceiling during the victory lap there.
It is a pretty low ceiling in that place.
The ceiling is ripped very low right there.
Yeah.
I'm just dragging out your
Even
What?
tokens.
someone as small as you, Garm.
It is. And I am very tall. You can't tell, but I'm actually about 7 feet tall.
No.
You're 6 foot -2.
Lol.
How much were you glowing, Zio?
Sounds big. 7 feet tall.
Like that much?
About that.
All right. Well,
Also,
there you go.
whoa,
Cavern
hey,
full of
yeah,
ooze.
it's been a minute for this to load. I don't think we're gonna see it before the end of the session.
Also, I
and
still have daylight up.
All I
for the
really
next
see now
hour.
reminds me deeply of that one temple in Drifters. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did bring the drift globe along, and it's still
Yes,
doing
it's
that
mine.
thing.
That's not a way people say heights.
So the cave that you're in seems to have two exits, one where the ooze is coming from, the other one does not have any ooze coming from it.
How about we step off the ooze?
Yeah, and then maybe put up a tiny hut and fuck off for a while. So I'd like to go into this with at least all my spells if I'm gonna die. So no ooze over here.
No ooze there. I have a very specific reason why we haven't ended the session, so keep going. Oh, also, your friend Ezria is there. I just have to go, like, grab him from Sea Deeps and bring him along.
Did he know about the gates? Or is he just very confused?
I mean, no. He kind of just sees you guys all go through this magical gate and he's like, well, I'm not staying the fuck behind. Steps into the 2 feet of ooze and is like, where are we?
We don't know.
Great. Can we get out of the 2 feet of... Ugh, this is disgusting.
It is.
Ah, please tell me someone has prestidigitation.
Yep.
I'm already using it.
Yeah, same.
So, is
Marie.
this what the mysterious psychic lady tells me when she says, "You're going into much more danger now"?
Huh?
Hello?
Garm.
Hi.
Hey, Garm.
I think I'm back.
Yes.
The level still hasn't loaded for me.
Oh god.
Welcome to Mad Mage.
Yeah.
Rural internet.
It's fine on stream, so if you want to see...
What?
I think
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
your
let me-
internet. It's
What
just your internet.
is-
Just
Let
give
me
it...
try loading the stream.
Could
That's
you-
gonna make this so
What
much
the
better.
fuck?
Anyway, just let me know when I
Yeah.
have to rate somebody.
Oh boy.
What is this, Karu?
So you all emerge from the cave into a much larger cave. And see something ahead of you. A large construct. I'd say almost like the bow of a ship. But this ship looks like a humongous squid.
I want it.
No.
It's.
We do not want the No, we do not want the squip.
Garm?
I'd like to rip. Yeah, it loaded. I'd like to ripcord the fuck out of here. Goodbye.
I'm
And your
definitely-
friend, the Yankee, I can't remember, Gizrai,
Gizrai.
takes one look at this thing and goes, oh, that's bad.
What is it?
That's a spelljammer.
And I assume that's where we're gonna end it for today.
I'm
How
going to
did
own
you
this.
know?
I'm totally gonna own this,
It's a fucking spelljammer!
and I want it.
Hey, just so you all know, I've been desperately waiting to find this for like 6,000 years because this was one of the very few things I knew about Dungeon the Mad Mage.
Also, I'm gonna point out, we find the fucking spelljammer and you don't have your cam on. That is bullshit!
So whatever, it wouldn't have shown anything anyway. I didn't
Bullshit.
really react. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me turn
So-
my camera
Wait.
back on.
Shit, I'm not within 30 feet of it, am I?
Anyways,
the
we're
bits-
ending here.
No. Are the bits that are closest to me, are they glowing magical?
No, they're not.
Okay.
But we're gonna end there, so Karu.
Yes.
Outro?
Right, outro. Thank you all for watching, and look forward to the next session where these guys will either decide to run back into the portal or explore the sudden appearance of a spelljammer in front of them. In the meantime, we may or may not have games. Given the current situation, everything is kind of up in the air. So subscribe to our channel. If you click the little thingy majig that gives you an alert, you'll get an alert every time we go live, which is great. Otherwise, you can also join us on Twitter at Midgardia RPG. And then maybe if I remember to actually post the thing before we go live and not like halfway through the session, you will also get an alert as to when we go live. What else can you do? Well, I am making some maps. So if you would like some maps, we have a Patreon at patreon.com/Midgardia. And if you are a Patreon member, you get access to our Discord. And guess what? We announce it on Discord too. But also you get a lot of like free maps, and also I've been working on assets so you can make your own maps using my art, and that's cool too. So check it out. And if you don't want to join us on Patreon, I always have my things for sale on the Roll20 marketplace where you can buy them as well. So thank you for sticking around, and please stay safe, wash your hands. We all love you, and good night.